What's up, deeply rooted family? I'm Zay. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm pretty much married into this family, but the wedding still is on the way. I met these pretty good people, man. I seen their vision, and I'm just on track. You know, me and Uncle BJ, we pretty much aligned on the same page, and we're trying to get to this common goal of, you know, being able to sustain for ourselves, and, you know, just living off the land, just getting back to old times and the whole homesteading, tiny homes. All of it kind of resonated with me, so I'm on board. I'm probably gonna be behind the camera most of the time. Y'all will see me get hands-on though. Don't think I'm just too pretty or something, like none of that. I'm really hands-on. I love the whole outside nature, love hard work, love doing all this. So I am gonna be behind the camera a lot of times just because I'm trying to, you know, structure our YouTube, and I'm pretty much behind the YouTube, trying to make sure it runs smoothly, trying to get enough content for everybody. So I just want to give y'all a quick introduction of who I am and my part in the whole organization. Well, I ain't gonna call it an organization because that's too corporate. Like, I like to look at this as a family. So this is a deeply rooted family. So that's what I'm gonna call y'all. That's what our whole community is pretty much family based. It's not about the money, it's more about the time and the effort. Like, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's the whole goal. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. We got a lot of videos to come, got a lot of content on the way, man. This journey is gonna be very, very like grand scale. So y'all just stay tuned.
What we're doing, because we're going so many different directions with it. Like, we're doing the homesteading thing, we're doing the community building with it, we're doing the wood with it. Like, it's so many different pieces of it, and then you got the whole health aspect of it for you. So, like, how do you put all of that into a snippet for an intro? It's like summarizing everything that we're doing, and that's not a quick summary. For me, it's not.
I don't think you have to have all those things in the intro, because like I was saying before, as they watch the videos,
They'll see.
Things will bring in the wood. Things will bring in the health aspects. I think we just need a general statement as to what our goal is. That's the homesteading. That's to live healthy and a sustainable life.
Self-sustained.
Right. And financial freedom.
Yeah.
You know. I think just hitting those topics is enough, because they're going to see everything that we're doing. They're going to see how those other things come into play.
I'm just made, you know, they do the big cue card. I'm just holding back. Yeah. This is what we're doing today.
So explain exactly what you're trying to do, like what you're trying to accomplish.
I really want to build a legacy for the kids. Like, that's the biggest thing. Ultimate goal is, like, I don't want them to have to pay rent. I don't want them to have a mortgage. And the easiest way for us to do that was with what we're doing. When they got the sawmill, because every project is going to require lumber. And then we're blessed because we got family. Like, we got family with land, we got family with wisdom and know-how.
Equipment, tools.
Oh, tools. Tools is an understatement.
We call the company shop down there.
Definitely.
So, but we were able to utilize the resources around us to get started. You know, even when we're still in the beginning phases of everything, but with everything that we have, everybody that's behind us, the support that we have, like, we'll be able to set up a homestead. The property, we got like several structures planned for it: barn, greenhouse. Of course, we're gonna do the pasture defense. And then I want all of the kids to have their own little house. You know, when life starts lifing, when they get older, you got a roof over your head. You know, you don't have to worry about, you know, resorting to foolishness or thinking, you know, just let stress take over. Like, I want them to enjoy life. You know, so then with Kendra, she needed to get out of the grocery store.
Yes.
Explain why.
Food is, if you go right now, you can Google 1,000 recalls on food. When she had her surgery, there was a list they came in there with of stuff that we ate all the time, and they said no more. And I started looking at the list, and I'm like, well, why? it's not what it is, it's how they produce it for a lot of it.
Yeah.
There's no real standards that say, hey, we're watching this from start to finish. They're injecting all of the meat that we have to get it to grow faster. Those giving everybody cancer or some kind of disease or something. So, you know.
And believe it or not, a lot of the food has a lot of bacteria in it that your gut, somebody else's gut can fight off.
Yeah.
My antibodies, I don't have enough antibodies since I had the heart transplant. So I can't fight those things off.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not, oh, you can sneak and eat it or have a little bit. Have to completely cut it cold. Can't have it. So for me, it's just easier and healthier for me to grow my food.
And then there's a spiritual aspect of it behind it for us too. When I'm outside, like I can connect. I don't need to put on the tie and go here, you know, the hoop and hollering. I don't have to, like, I can connect with God on another level, you know, just being outside and not having the noise and all of the distractions and all of those things. Like, it's peaceful out here.
Definitely.
Like, even before we closed on the property, and I was telling Uncle Boone, I was like, it's just so peaceful out here. Like, even like when the 4th, when like we doing all of this stuff out here and everything dies down, like you come out here and you just look at the stars, it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a whole nother level of peace.
And having a garden is
I
the
guess
same thing
people
spiritual.
wonder why we stayed out here.
Mm-hmm.
You been out here all your life? Yeah, I love it out here. I don't be nowhere else but out here. I
Yeah.
tried there a lot of other places,
Yeah.
but it just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was it for me.
Yeah,
That was
this
it
is
for
the thing
me.
that works for me right here.
I never thought I would want to live in the country again. Like, I never thought that. I was like, I'm out of here.
And
Not coming back. Now I'm knee deep in the culture, I guess.
I know with me when I was sick and at home, us having our hydroponic tank and growing, it was very therapeutic and healthy for me. Every day I had something to get up and look forward to and nurse, and so that for me was very spiritual and very healing, and it brought me joy every day. I'd be FaceTime him if he wasn't home, like, look at my babies, they're growing. I think I had a small child back there. I was always out there every morning. Same thing. There was times that I couldn't physically get up and go downstairs, but we had our big window that overlooked the garden, and he would FaceTime me from outside. Look at your babies. Look at your cucumbers. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, you know. So it was very healing and therapeutic.
and I feel like that our government is killing us.
Oh yeah.
All of us.
Oh, absolutely.
Because when I was growing up out here, we raised all of our food. We didn't go to the grocery stores, and we were seldom sick. At any time, the most we got maybe a cold. And Mama, my grandmother, she knew exactly what to go out in the woods to get to cure that cold.
Wow.
You know, never didn't go to no doctor.
Yeah.
We didn't go to the doctor, you know, for anything, even a cut or, you know, unless it was just bleeding to where you couldn't stop it or something, but minor cuts that people take their kids to the hospital or urgent care for.
Yeah.
Our urgent care was right to the house to Mama. That's where our urgent care was. She knew exactly what to do, the kind of things she needed to put on it to heal you. In 2 days, you'd be right back playing again, like it never even happened.
And see, and that's part of the reason for us too. Like, they've taken the information is still there. Like, you
Yes.
can find it,
Yes.
but it's
Yes.
not readily accessible.
Right.
But
Exactly.
that was one of the driving forces for us too, because it's like, okay, what did they do before all of this?
Exactly.
This hasn't.
Exactly.
Everything that's in place today didn't exist 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. They keep adding all of this stuff in,
exactly
but
right.
people have been living for a long time. So how did you heal yourself?
Right.
Like, what did you take? What did you grow? And you can do it.
Yes.
But we just
Yeah.
we got to a place where we were talking about it the other day. Grocery stores.
Dependent. We've grown dependent.
My dad, he said it last night. He said it's convenient.
Yes.
You pay for the convenience. You're gonna go in there,
Yeah,
you know it's there.
yeah.
And if they don't have it, you can call somebody else and they got it, or they'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
And you don't really think about the health side of it. What is it made of? What's in it?
You would raise a hog for nearly a year, then you kill it. Hogs now, 3-4 months, you got it on the table. Chickens, 8 weeks, and you eating the chicken.
Yeah.
And there's got to be something wrong with it when it grow it off that fast and everything.
That's too much.
The same stuff that's going into that chicken and into that hog and all this going right into your body too. That's why they say a deer is probably the best meat that you could eat.
Yep.
You know, because they don't have all that inside of it. These people try to feed a little grain and stuff like that, but basically a deer lives out off the land. You know, so you don't have to worry about that kind of thing, man. Yeah. They talk about people living longer and everything. That may be true of few, you know, but you're sick.
I was gonna say your quality of health.
It's not
declines,
good.
so
Exactly.
what's
You're
the
40
point?
years old and you got all kinds of stuff going on with you, you know. But people back then, they 80, 90 years old, and they were just as healthy as they could be. Just as healthy as they could be. They just lay down and die. You know, when their time came, they just lay down and they go. Now you suffer for months on end, you know, and it's all because of what we're putting in our body.
Even the meds. The medicine,
Yes.
some of the medicine has side effects
Exactly.
that are worse than whatever you're dealing
They
with.
got a medicine for the medicine.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
And that's all about the pharmaceutical companies
Yeah.
making more and more money. Everything comes down to money.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it comes down
Yep.
to, money for someone. Yeah. You know?
So to really put it simply, we're just going back to the roots.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
That's
Yeah,
it.
and that's where we got to go. We got to get back. If we want to live
Yeah.
and be healthy,
Yeah.
we got to get back there.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, our kids, the little ones that are coming along now, they keep doing the same thing that's going on, then it's just going to
Keep getting worse
be
and
worse and worse.
And another step further than that is like we're losing the ability to figure things out,
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
to do things,
Yeah,
to operate,
for ourselves.
to operate machinery,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
build, to grow, to
Right,
like those.
right.
Those are things that are. They're teaching that. It's like we're in a race with. They say it all the time. We're in a race with China. Got to catch back up the math and the sciences and all of that.
Right.
Oh, we got to eat.
Right.
You know, like somebody needs to learn how to grow.
Grow.
You know, we're gonna have to have somewhere to live.
Exactly.
Houses that they're building now, that stuff is falling apart.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
The housing boom, like those houses, you go look at those subdivisions that were built in like the early 2000s. What is this? Like you can tell, like this, y'all don't have much longer in these homes.
Right,
You're gonna need
right.
something major done to it. Like they literally look like they're falling apart.
And you can tell that by passing by where you see some of these houses that were built back in the 30s and 40s and
Right.
everything. Those houses are still standing.
Right.
Some of the houses that they built back in 2006 or 5, they all down. They all they all fell
It
in.
looks like it's getting ready to fall
Right,
apart.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like teaching the kids everything that we do, like every tool that I pick up, all the kids
Right.
pick it up.
Yeah.
You know, they use it because I want them to know how to use your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
Know how to use your hands.
Exactly. You
Know
gotta
how to
be
figure things
self-dependent,
out.
man.
Yeah.
You can't depend on the government.
No.
Everything. And that's what they want.
Oh, yeah.
They want everybody to become dependent on them. You know, and if you can become dependent on someone, then they own you.
That's
Yeah.
it. They
Control
control
you.
everything.
You know, you got no control over your own life. That's why I never in my life, and I know people have to have help, and I'm all about helping people and stuff, but welfare was not designed for a long-term thing.
No.
No,
It was not designed for that.
absolutely
It's
not.
supposed to be a step up
To help you.
to help you to get where you
trying to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And when you reach that goal, then you get rid of that. Because if you stay there, then the man gonna always gonna be telling you
where you gonna
what
be.
you can do, what you cannot do, how much money you can make, where you can live, all this kind of
Who
thing.
can be there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's too much.
Yeah, you got to get away from that kind of thing. Our people, you know, they got to get away.
Absolutely.
Got to.
That's our why. All of that. The last 20 minutes, I don't know, 15, 20
He got
minutes.
all
that's
of
our-
it.
15 minutes, yeah.
That's our
Like, you know how to
Yeah, okay.
That's our why. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like it's all about getting back to that place, to find that peace, find that happiness,
Right.
self-sustain. You don't have to worry about what's going on the outside.
Exactly.